My name is Epi Quiroga. I grew up here in San Antonio, from the west side of San Antonio. Went to Jefferson High School. My brother was Robert Quiroga, the first world champion boxer of San Antonio. And we created a program about 3 years ago called the Usa-Sabullyfree Campaign. My brother was killed by his middle school bully. Kind of followed him throughout his life. Long story, but ultimately at 34, my brother passed away. He was killed by his middle school bully. Kind of followed him throughout his life. Robert Quiroga was a great world champion, great person, broke all kinds of barriers here in San Antonio as being the first world champion, but also the first American to kind of win that weight class, super bantamweight. From San Antonio, he left at a young age of 19, went to Europe, and won that weight class and brought it back to San Antonio. Bully behavior is a huge epidemic, so that was the vision that I had, to go out and spread love, God's love, and make some changes in our communities.
I've worked in inner city, and currently I'm working in a rural area. There is bullying involved. We do have cyberbullying now that most students have and carry cell phones. So it does occur in all areas. It may be in smaller areas. It doesn't impact a lot of students sometimes, but for our students, there was some at the beginning of the year and the year before.
So my first grade year, I was bullied by a younger girl who would basically choke me in the middle of the hallway and pull my hair on the bus. Just lots of little things where I didn't know what I could do about it, and I finally told my parents about it, but it took me a while.
Earliest was probably around 3rd grade, which is really young, you think, to be bullied. I mean, usually it's like the nanny boo-boo, you know, kids like kind of knocking down your books or like teasing you or whatever, but I was first bullied around 3rd grade, hardcore, like where I would be crying on at recess on the playground because people were just like maliciously, like I don't know where these kids came up with these words. Okay. I didn't know, I was sheltered, like I was the most sheltered child, you know, which I'm thankful for. But I started understanding that I didn't really have anybody to talk to because they always had something to say, they always had something to make fun of me about, they always turned on me, you know what I mean? Like it was really weird. I didn't understand it at such a young age, but now that I look back at it, I realize, yeah, I didn't have any friends, you know, and they all had something to say about, because I had trichotillomania, which is, it's kind of like it's a form of OCD where you pull your hair out under stress and anxiety.
3 years ago, we started this program. I think the very first one we did was at the 16 de Septembre, his 10-year anniversary. That was one of the biggest events that we've ever done. And that was the first time we did the anti-bully pep rally. And we had some great responses from the community. We had Stevens High School come out. They came out in buses and they were part of our event. So, you know, the response that we got was so awesome that I wanted to continue that. So that's how it spun off to having just a big fiesta party style event to let's go make a big difference in our community and try to change the hate that we have.
The way I was approached was one of my counselors had seen Epi at a campus, and so she inquired about bringing the program to Natalia ISD. So when I looked into it, Epi and I actually knew each other. We were acquaintances in high school. So it was a matter of me contacting him, and he was on board. He was more than willing to assist Natalia with the support that we needed. He provided a PowerPoint activities for the campuses, and it varied from high school to middle school to elementary school. So it was a well-rounded program that was put together to support the needs of each of the campuses.
Our mission is to go back into our community, create a visual, it's a visual of what bully behavior looks like and what we have to do to correct it. So our program is based off of visuals. We have yard signs. You get 4 yard signs at the program. You get 1 banner that has the anti-bully oath. And you also get a flag. It's a bully-free zone flag, and you fly that on your flagpole. So these are daily visuals that the students, after they take their anti-bully oath, make their commitment, get this daily reminder right here. And they have this on after our pep rally, and we've gotten calls from numerous students, principals, saying, hey, you know what, your program's great, you know, and they refer us to another school, and that's how we're able to get out there. But it's based off of visuals. You got to see it to understand it. That's my philosophy. Advertising, that's basically it. You know, if you see something every day, it's going to program you. It's going to click, and by the time you know it, you're walking into that school, you see that sign, and it's an automatic click that, hey, it's a bully-free zone.
I will keep my community bully-free.
I will keep my community bully-free.
Yes. I will not be a bully.
I would definitely continue using and asking Epi to come and visit our campus again in all the areas. We enjoyed him at the high school. The pep rally was awesome. At the junior high, we had skits, and that was perfect for the junior high students. And at the elementary school level, he had a promoted cartoon that continued to provide the message of anti-bullying. So yes, Epi is more than welcome to come back to our campus and district again. Thank you.
Oh, when I come